Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Alright, so let's discuss on the software development life cycle. We will discuss about the phases and also the different models of the software development life cycle. Okay, so I hope everybody first knows what is the meaning of software. What is a software? We discussed in our demo session, right? So what is a software? It is nothing but set of programs which is developed in order to automate the business activities. Okay, so this is nothing but our software. Now there are certain steps that you got to follow in order to develop this software. So we will see what are those steps that you got to follow in order to develop the software. And this step-by-step approach which we use in order to develop the software, we term it as software development life cycle. In short, you can call it as SDLC, the software development life cycle, which is nothing but a structured step-by-step approach for developing the software or information systems. Then what are these steps? Okay, let's see what are the different steps of development of the software. So we start from the scope identification, then we go for the planning, analysis, design, development, testing and debugging, deployment or installation, user training, and user acceptance. So these are the different steps that we got to follow in order to develop the software. Okay, so let's try to understand these different phases. So for the simplicity, I will make use of a table. Okay, so we will make a table for this SDLC. In first column, I will list down all the phases for you. Okay, and then, so what you have to remember here? What exactly is done in each and every phase? Okay, who is involved in these phases? And what are the documents that are prepared in each of these phases? These are the four important things that you got to remember. Okay. So what is the first phase? The first phase is scope identification. Okay. What is the first phase? It is the scope identification. Let's see what exactly happens here. Okay, so we will consider one general example wherein you got to construct a house. Okay, let's assume that you want to construct a house. So tell me now, who wants to construct a house? Who is going to help me with this example? Yes, anybody interested to help me with this? Dhruvita, Jayanti, Lakshmi, Sarita, Shilpa, Sridevi, Rushali. Anybody? Okay, Dhruvita, you'll help me? Good. Okay, let me unmute you, Dhruvita. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me, Dhruvita?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So now you got to tell me what kind of house do you want? You are my client. Okay. Let's assume that
Okay.
I'm your engineer. I would be constructing a house for you. But before I construct a house for you, you got to tell me, right? What kind of house do you want? So tell me, Dhruvita, what kind of house you want?
I want a big house.
Okay, you want a big one.
Four bedroom.
You want a 4-bedroom. Okay, very good.
Yeah. 3 bath.
3
9-foot ceiling.
Okay. Ceiling, yeah, okay.
Near to school, near to my office, which is
Okay, that is about the location.
okay. Engineer. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Got it. Big ceiling and big lawn,
Okay, you want a lawn. Fine.
swimming pool.
You want a swimming pool. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, with new and modern appliances.
Okay. So you want all the appliances also. All right. Okay.
All new things, all modern,
Yeah, you
updated
want
new
it.
things.
Yes. Okay, fine. So this is what, from your side, you have given me some of the requirements. But as an engineer, for me to construct the house, this is not sufficient. Okay. So I will start asking you the questions now. Okay. So you wanted 4 bedrooms. Do you want, a single floor, or you want to go for a duplex house?
A single floor.
You want to go for a single floor. Okay. So you do not want the duplex house. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Then you said lawn. So you want a big lawn, small lawn. What kind of lawn do you want?
A small lawn so that I can maintain easily.
Yeah. Okay, sure. We will make a small lawn for you. And then you said you want a swimming pool. Fine. So you want it in front of your house or in your backyard, or you want it within your house? Where do you want it?
Backyard.
You want it in the backyard. Okay. So you said appliances. Let's take, you want a kitchen also. So what kind of kitchen you want? You want a modern kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I will add it. What about the parking place? How many cars do you have?
Three cars we need to be.
Okay, you need to park 3 cars. Fine. So for parking 3 cars, I will, make some space for you. Okay. And then, do you want a gym at your house?
Gym, not so important. No.
Yeah, no. Maybe, it is near to your house, so you don't need it. Right. So what am I doing here, Dhruvita? First, I asked you what are your requirements. I made note of it. Then I asked you some more questions. I tried to collect more information from you. Right? And then when you're telling me the requirements, I have made note of everything. So this one, I will put it into the document. Okay. So let's assume this is our document. Now I want you to go through this once and give me the confirmation if everything is as per our conversation. Everything is fine?
It's everything as per our conversation.
Okay.
Yes.
It means that you have approved. Okay. Now I can proceed further.
Yes.
So this is nothing but identification of the scope of your project. Okay. So as an engineer, I will be, setting up a meeting with my client, and then I will try to collect all the requirements that are related to the project. Okay. So the similar thing is done even in the IT. Okay. The business analyst, he meets the client. Okay. And he collects all the requirements. Let's say our client is Bank of America and they want to develop the e-banking system. Okay. I mean the internet banking. So we try to collect the requirements from them. First they will tell us all their requirements, and if we need some more information we ask them, and then we make note of all the requirements. Okay, so this is nothing but the scope identification. All this details go into a document which is called as the business requirement document. Okay, it is called as what? Business requirement document. Okay, so let's fill out our table. So what happens here? We gather our business requirements. Who is involved? Business analyst is involved.
Business analyst.
Right. What documents do you prepare here? We prepare the business requirement document, BRD. Okay. Fine. Okay. Thanks, Dhruvita.
No, thanks.
Okay. So what is the next phase? Now it's time to do the planning. Okay. So let's do the planning now. Alright. And in the planning, we got to do the scheduling. And we got to do the budgeting. Okay. Means I got to estimate the cost now. Our client has given us all the requirements. Okay. We got to estimate how much it is going to cost for them. Okay. And we also got to give them the schedule. Let's say after how many days we will be able to release their first version. Okay. So we got to give them a schedule. And not just to the client, even to the entire project team, we need to release the schedule. When are we going to start with the analysis? When will the testing start? When will the development start? So we got to prepare a complete schedule. And this planning process will be done by our project manager. Okay. So who does it? It will be done by the project manager because he is the head of the project. He takes care of all the controlling and monitoring activities. And he puts this schedule and budget into a document. It is called as a project plan document. Okay. Then after this, analysis. Okay. Now we have collected all these requirements from Dhruvita to construct her house. But if I give these two laborers, will they be able to work on it? They will not be able to work on it. Because if I tell them for parking of 3 cars, we want a space there. Okay, so they will ask, tell us the dimensions. Okay, like 20 by 30, 10 by 30. So you got to tell them the dimensions. Okay. Then let's say I just a small lawn. Again, they ask the dimensions here. Okay. And then 4 bedrooms and 3 bath. They will ask which bedroom, where should be these 3 bath. Okay. Should there be a common bath? So they are going to ask us the information. Okay. Ceiling. What kind of ceiling do you want? Do you want a plain one or you want it to be some designer? They will ask us. So these people require more of technical information which we cannot expect from our client. Now Dhruvita cannot tell the dimensions. Okay. So for the laborers, we got to provide all the dimensions, right? And we got to provide them with what is the thickness of the wall, what should be the height of the wall, what kind of material to be used, in what composition they are supposed to use it. Okay. What material to be used for windows and doors, what kind of flooring to be used, what should be the type of color on the walls. Dhruvita can tell us the color, but what type of color to be used, what is good for her house, we got to decide it. Okay, no doubt we'll be discussing with her, but we can suggest her on this, right? So all these technical things Dhruvita cannot tell us because she is not a technical person. She is a common person and she has given us the requirement in a common way. So these requirements have to be converted into the technical specifications and then shared with our laborers. Similarly here, now your client has said, okay, he wants the funds transfer, he wants the account summary. So he has given us the requirements. Okay. But we cannot give these requirements directly to our designers or our developers. We got to give them the specification. Okay, let's say login. Okay, for login, it's user ID, it's password. But what is accepted here as a user ID? Should we allow the user to, use the account number? Should we assign some new user ID? What should this user ID contain? Whether it should contain some 7-digit, or should we allow him to enter his email ID? Okay, or we should have some combination of like alpha and numeric. So what kind of user ID? How many characters should it be? We got to provide the specification.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.